What is good, YouTube? It's your Reese back in the video. So today's video, we're basically taking a look at the new NBA 2K26 storyline presented by Spike Lee, and what I think the actual story mode will live up to, and what the actual story mode would be. In the background, we have NBA's 2K16 story mode, which was originally produced by Spike Lee, which came out 10 years ago. But before we get into the video, don't like, comment, subscribe, also check on that video, and let's have a word for today's sponsor, W. So basically, W is a company kind of like G Fuel. It's basically like coffee, just without all the bad stuff that, you know, adds the jobs and stuff like that. I really like W. I use it every day when I'm editing, recording, or I'm going for a walk. Even if I just want to drink. It can be a little addictive, and they have multiple flavors from peach to beach. If you guys love it, want to give it a try, use code Reese for 10% off your order. And let's get back to the video. Now, hope you're having a great day. At the time of this video, it's Thursday, July 17th. And you know, I just want to check up on y'all, make sure y'all having a great, you know, day, enjoying the videos, enjoying the content, enjoying, you know, the holidays. So we had a great 4th of July. Well, let's get straight to the video. This is my career. Me personally, I feel like it's going to give you much more than what NBA 2K16 give us. You know, NBA 2K16 gave us Vic, you know, him passing and stuff like that. And then we had his best friend, which is You Freak, and then Cece, you know, was the girl. Ain't gonna lie. So you know what they be doing with these women, bro. They be caked up. Yeah, but I feel like Spike Lee coming up with this, Spike Lee organizing this whole thing, like, it got some big hopes for this game. In my opinion, I feel like the story mode is going to go more. Sorry for the messing up. I like to do straight off the heart stuff. I don't like to really edit a lot. I like to go like one take and then go behind me edit. But yeah, but off the heart, I feel like Spike Lee creating the story mode is a lot better than it will be in 2K16. Just because now we got a new generation with more stuff like AI, not just AI. We had no way he did blue layup, but we just have AI and more stuff like that. So I feel like this is be a lot better. Not only that, but we have more stuff to add to a game now. Like there we had high school, you know, we didn't have college in there and stuff like that. Now I feel like we can have high school, college, and not even just that, they should be able to add the G League in, the one that Jalen Green was in, and Jonathan Kuminga. Speaking of Jonathan Kuminga, hope the Warriors can get him back, or at least get him for somebody that's of value. That would be really tough to do. Just because Jonathan Kuminga is such a great player, especially for the Warriors, that'd be really good. But yeah, I feel like the story mode will have something to do this time with probably kind of like how Wrestling was. They give you a female version and a male version. I feel like 2K is finally going to do it that way, instead of just giving us just a WNBA and you just play the game, you don't have no cutscenes, no nothing like that. I feel like 2K is going to do that. That's what I feel like, in my opinion. I don't recall ever seeing this many missed layups on 2K16. God damn. But yeah, I don't believe that they're going to do just a male version. I feel like they're going to have women version too, which is going to be fire. Stuff like that, because you know the ladies get no love. I feel like they need to get some love too. Not just that, I feel like it's going to have something to do with Angel Reese. I feel like she might be the bully or something, kind of like how 18 was in 2K18. If you guys don't remember who 18 was, I'm gonna put a clip in the video.
Dude, you better hurry the fuck up.
Oh yes ma'am, sorry ma'am.
Listen, little dick, I'm not in the mood.
Hold up, how you know my dick little?
Cause, dumbass, I can see it.
Bitch, it's cold outside, alright? My fault. But hey, you trying to let me smash?
Depends, how big is it really?
My dick? Shit, about one of these?
You're full of shit. Here, just send me a picture.
Yeah, you gonna like that.
I doubt it.
Oh my god!
My nigga.
Who the fuck is this?
Daquan, you going to pay that child support.
What do you mean?
I ain't got no money.
This dude broke as hell. His name ATM, but he ain't got no money, man. I'm out, man. Fuck this, y'all. Here's his manhood right here. And man, you know what, Brittany? Here, take my basketball. I don't need that shit no more. I'm going back to DJ. Fuck this.
Come on, baby, don't be like that.
Pay up, pussy.
Yeah, so that's what I feel like would be like Angel Reese be like a bully and you'd be like a WNBA player. And then I feel like you might team. This is just a woman version. I feel like you might team with Clayton Card. Y'all might have to do like a 2v2 tournament, something like that, where you and Kevin Carter versus Reese and her rookie, whatever. Which should be tough. That's just me. That's like basically what I think would be a tough way to do like a story mode directed by Spike Lee for the WNBA version. Now, for the male version, I would say perfect male version for an NBA game. I don't want to see no car accident thing. I feel like that's getting too played out too much. So my male version for like the NBA 2K26 story mode will go something like basically like a street ball tournament. Basically, play a street ball tournament. You pick it up because they already did the high school stuff, so you can't do that again. You already did college. If you want to start up with something new, you gotta do the street ball. So I feel like we start a street ball tournament, kind of like Rucker did, LeBron and them all played. If you don't remember, I'll just roll a clip of that as well.
It was gonna be the craziest game ever.
And he told LeBron, you play against little white kids in high school, you ain't gonna do nothing out here.
I was playing for Team Rockefeller, but then the blackout happened. Lights never came on.
If we get anywhere near the championship game, I promise problem.
To this day, me and Jay-Z have never said hello to each other again after that.
And we had Shaq and T-Mac on the side waiting.
I knew they wasn't coming.
And what people don't know, Carmelo and Amari Stoudemire was gonna play.
It's like we can't lose, we cannot lose.
You had Sebastian Telfair,
Jamal Tinsley, like it was 10 to 15,000 people for the game started.
LeBron was definitely gonna play that day.
It's harder to play out there than it is to play in the guard.
It was up, it's the blackout, the only station working is Hot 97, and they talking nonsense up there.
The Rutgers are pro court. It's just you on the street. Oh, man, we had Jamal Crawford.
you're not really an NBA player, I guess, until you experience them at least one time.
It's crazy, man. You got guys hanging on the fence.
The lights came back on the next morning, but it was really too late to have the game.
Yeah, but something like that, and then you win it, and then when you win it, you get picked up from like either the G League or something like that. Or you know, you make a name for yourself, you become one of the hottest players in the G League, you build your stamina up, you build your name, your brand and stuff like that. Then you finally get that, you know, that seat on a court. Not just that, once you get on the court, you play against your idol. You know, you just play against either LeBron, whoever that they choose to put. And I feel like you start to build a relationship with him. And then once you build a relationship, you get close to him. And I feel like he end up stabbing you in the back, stuff like that. Whether it's about contracts, stuff like that. And then, if you guys remember Def Jam, I'm not gonna give you a clip of every game. I'll just give you a clip of like some stuff. But if you remember Def Jam when your dude had to fight to get to the top, where his company, stuff like that. That's basically what it is. And that's really the aspects of it. You become the face of the league and stuff like that. You play against players like Shea, Giannis and stuff like that, and you build something. You build anything that's bigger. Long story short, after that, you know, get robbed and you get set up and stuff like that, and you lose everything. And you do a whole 360, and you start back from the beginning, which was the tournament, only to find out the whole time this was a dream. And then that's when Spike Lee comes into play. Say cut. You know, we get the little the last minute, not last minute, we get the what's the words I'm trying to get. What is the words? Credits from the movie. And that's the whole story mode of NBA 2K26. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys will like, comment, subscribe while checking the last video. Appreciate the love and support. Let's get it. Go to the game, man. Y'all gotta sell up, man. Sell up. I'll be like 800. Just sell up.